there. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. But keep in mind it's a general reading. So see what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation and hopefully help to bring you a little clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes in a new way, in a new light. But in the end, you always trust yourself. Trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the Archangel Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and the greatest good of all. The opening messages to be helpful right now with the energy going on around the collective, inside the collective, things to be aware of that can help you. Opening message, please, and thank you. Oh, hey, take your power back. So it's like the angels are telling you to boss up in a situation, to step into your power, to recognize how special you are, how much you can do, create the changes that you need, release things that are no longer useful to you in your spiritual elevation. And it's like you're taking, you're getting back in the driver's seat here, but it's towards something spiritual. Take back your power. If you were giving away your power to anyone else to make your decisions, to tell you what you need to do, to I don't know, if there's any kind of I'm getting like outside influences or energies, if there's anything out there and it drained you, if it didn't elevate you, if it didn't feel right, if it always left you feeling confused or empty or kind of just questioning too much, this is you asking yourself some solid ass questions on whether those are energies you still need to be around or not, what needs to be adjusted within yourself, and what you can do to start this ball rolling and make the changes that I feel like you know the changes you have to make right now. There's something that's maybe one thing in particular, but it's going to make all of the difference in how you feel, how you move. I'm getting you, I don't know, I see someone like flying, but it makes me think of, I don't know, I think of, this is kind of weird, I think of like when I fly in a dreams. I recently had a dream where I was flying, and there was this weird moment before I like almost float up into the dream where I was holding my breath to be elevated. So maybe now you can breathe. Maybe you're holding your breath, or you were waiting for something, or it's that anticipation energy that's the hardest part. I didn't even read the card. Archangel Raziel is use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. This is very much God helps those that help themselves kind of energy. There's something that you are meant to have, meant to do. This abundance and something like coming to fruition and growing in your life, but you have to be the one to start to put energy into that happening. If you had a really good idea, this is getting past the idea, making the plans, making some phone calls, having that conversation. I'm getting for most of you, this is something you need to change or adjust. It's like these blessings are just waiting for you. You just have to get on the right road or in the right environment. or talk to the right person. I heard be with the right person, so maybe that's for some of you. Let's see. Let's continue. I want to bounce around a little bit today. I have 4 oracle decks here. Well, I have the spirit messages, so I guess 5. But let's layer according to the energies that come through. So what is this about taking your power back? I know this is weird, but this angel has on these gentle robes, and you are open to receiving something here. There is a rainbow, so there maybe was a stormy situation, but the robes make me think of not having on your armor. So maybe you felt like you had to have armor on in a certain situation. I feel like whatever approach you do to taking back your power is gentle and open, and it's like the I hear the high road, and I see that rainbow. So maybe if you felt defensive about anything, or it was that kind of thing where you felt like maybe you had to push something, you know, push your agenda or your opinions about something. I feel like I see that high road. I feel like if there's anything out there that maybe was pushing you, or maybe weird energy around you, let that work itself out, and you just take the elevated spiritual path in something. I keep hearing the high road, which means that I don't feel like you have to get super defensive over anything here. I feel like if there's anything that needs to be worked out, that will work itself out. You need to just do what's good for you in the meantime. Maybe it's not burning bridges. What did I grab? This is the Divine Feather. What is another message on taking back your power? There's also a big ass exclamation point after that. The loon. Well, did I say something about a dream? The flying. Well, the loon is paying attention to your dream time. So messages of guidance are drifting in. Maybe you're flying in your dreams, or maybe it's how you feel in your dreams. People you dream about. Dream journals are really helpful because they put patterns to what happens in your dreams. If you start to have repeating things that come about, the dreams tap into your subconscious, but we can also receive message when we're in that deep subconscious state. Maybe it's even listening to some dreamy hurts kind of music, maybe listening to rain for some of you. But I feel like you are going to see a pattern, the time you dream something, how often something happens, but dreams go away so fast if you don't take conscious effort to remember them. So let's bounce around. This one is the Life and Career Oracle deck. Let's get another message for the collective on dreams. Messages are drifting in, taking back your power and manifesting huge blessings in your life. I don't know why I see a gift box. I see you walking down a road, and I see like a random gift box on the road for you, and it's got your name on it. But you just have to, you have to do the opening of something. Maybe it's about an opening, or it's like an opening towards a conversation, a door opening, but I'm getting gift energy. I don't know why. I don't know, but it was sort of an interesting thing to see. It's very specifically a pink box. All right, one message for the collective, please. Investment. Well, maybe somebody's giving you some kind of gift that's knowledge about a wise investment that you can make. Maybe it starts with a tip or an idea or that conversation. It does look like this is a Bitcoin thing. Maybe that's for some of you. For some of you, maybe you're investing in home real estate. Something where you can put a little bit out there, but receive a big cushion later. But I do feel like you are getting knowledge or help on this. Invest in your education and make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risk, but save something to fall back on. So this is telling you to not just do your due diligence. This is, how can you have a cushion? How can you save a little bit that will build up? And how can you have another cushion somewhere where it can maybe in the future, maybe skyrocket, do something, but it doesn't have to be monetary. I'm getting that this is knowledge somehow. The gift of knowledge. So maybe some of you are going back to school, investing in an education. It doesn't have to be college. It can be a class. It can be a seminar. It can be something you go to for a couple hours over the weekend. It can be something you see online. Even in online school, what is the subject you're thinking about? Because it's following that passion, following your dream. That's going to lead you down that road where maybe you feel like these gifts just start popping up in your world out of nowhere, which could also be open doors. And sometimes you can follow one little subject and you meet another person and they tell you about something else you never heard of before. And that becomes the thing that is your wise investment, or that you gain even more interest. I hear pique your interest. So if anything piques your interest, do a little digging. Do a little digging. Have some conversations. See where it takes you. Let's go to the clarifying life situations. What is the message on investment? Also this, I do see a physical coin. So that makes me think of, it makes me think of metals, like silver, gold. Is that a little bug? Maybe that was a message. So maybe it's something you can't physically touch if it's stocks or investments, but I'm getting for some of you, it's something you can physically hold and touch. But that could also be, I do see the real estate thing. So for some of you, you might be investing in properties or something like that. Maybe even that has to do with a silent investor in a business, or the right person to invest in your business. But whatever it is, it's going to require your research and you making some plans before you jump into anything. So let's get another message for the collective. What is this one again? Oh, clarifying life situations. Ooh, quiet moments. Well, that would be in dream time. This is taking time to meditate, to think on something. It looks like it's either a really gray day here. I don't know why I just thought of The Beauty of Gray by Live. That's a good song. That's like old Live album. I'll put that below. That was cool. But it looks like it's maybe really early in the morning. Seek solace in the silence. Solace, I think that's also a Sarah McLachlan album, where clarity finds its true voice. So I am getting that like external thing. So even if you're absorbing external energies or perhaps wise advice, you need to go internal to step back into your power to make the decision that's best for you. Hear what's unsaid. You have to read in between the lines on something. Tune into the silence for truths that words cannot express and listen deeply. Maybe this is something you've always wanted to speak about or say. Maybe tell a specific person. You never had the right words. It's telling you to listen deeply inside of you because the truth is in you. I feel like the answer has been in you all along for something that you're teetering over or constantly thinking about. But maybe you're overanalyzing something a little too much in weighing the pros and the cons and this and that. Like I get like a lot of mental activity, which does not look like that card. So perhaps you need to just be silent for a little bit. See what thoughts kind of drift on in. I feel like we should take one more from this deck. So let's do it. What else? Would be helpful for the collective, please and thank you. This beautiful card. This is the one that looks like Sabrina Claudio. The woman is so beautiful. So you do have to stay in the flow of something. The ebbs and the changes that come about. The changes within you. It's also that thing with that holding the breath and then she comes to the surface and you're breathing again. So I feel like there was something that was just like, I don't know, it kind of feels anxiety. Like you're not, like there's always something nagging at you. But once you breach the surface, once you not just take back your power, but really listen to your intuition, what's deep inside of you. And I don't think this is necessarily the same message with this investment here. Maybe it's investing this beautiful time within yourself first. Invest in yourself, man. Take care of yourself. What is something you've always wanted to do and it's been in the back burner and stuck in the freezer for a long time, stuck inside of you, and you keep wanting to do it. You just haven't. What are you waiting for? If you're tapping into your inner passion or this inner desire, this inner dream inside of you, everything in your life is going to flow better. Fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. I feel like that's almost like that little gift. It starts maybe with one little thing. And this says, in between the lines, it's like it's right here. The answer is right in front of you somewhere. Or what you're thinking about is here. It's in front of you. You just have to change your perspective. Stay in the flow, surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. All right, let's get a spirit message. And then let's try to bridge this all together with the tarot. So, what is a spirit message for staying in the flow, taking back your power, investment, hear what's unsaid? It says like you're hearing it. So it makes me think of feelings. So maybe you or someone else never expressed about a certain feeling, whatever that is. On something you want to do, something you want to pursue, something that is felt towards another person or an area. But if you're hearing what you feel, then you're being guided to the right direction or make the right moves or the right changes that you have to make. What is a spirit message, please? And thank you. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Take back your power. The answer is in you, your true voice. Trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities present themselves to you when they are meant to. All in divine timing. Get excited about the future instead of fearing it. It says all these blessings are coming into your life. If you're standing outside a big old shut door, it's because it's forcing you to go a different direction or do something different in the meantime, perhaps while something's being orchestrated or, coming to fruition behind the door so it's ready for you. Like they're wrapping that present for you. Or something is being created for you. That's that, you're just at the right place at the right time. I feel like I may have said that before. Divine timing sometimes can be kind of annoying because it doesn't mean it's on your direct schedule, but it means it's going to work out for the best for you. It's an energy that comes through where when you recognize looking back while you had to go through something, you see it, everything you went through as a blessing. So let's see, let's do the tarot. I think I have the good tarot, but I also have this one. I was going to use this before, so let's do this. This is a little sassy one. It's the Pulp Tarot. So let's get a message. Let's check out what that investment is. Investment in yourself, your education, making big plans for the future, being calculated about any risks you might take, and having something to fall back on. I don't know why I just heard Fall Out Boy. I don't even know what songs they sing. What is a message on this investment, please and thank you? Oh, wow, you got the King of Pentacles. Well, there's a definite good investment then. This is the king that invests for the long term. If he or she wants to make plans with you, it's because it's they don't see it as a short-lived type of thing. It's not really a get-rich-quick kind of energy, unless he's upside down. Upside down, he's just interesting. He's just very much into materialism, acquiring more stuff, and the manifestation can be like impressive because it can be big, but he's more worried about those outside forces and how they're impressed by him. And when he's upside down, he's so in ego that there's always that lack of the deep spiritual part of him. When he taps in, so it's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. When he taps into his higher self, to God, to source, and really understands what he is dreaming, what he wants to experience and feel and touch in his life, then he enjoys his life to the extreme. Because it's not now about the stuff. It's more about the stuff just being the cherry on top to the experiences he has. Because this can be a really sensual king. He wants to feel what is around him. He's sensual. He's an earth sign, so they're very much in the moment. But this is also someone that's very hardworking. Sometimes like this, it's overworking, working so hard and then never having any fun. Upright, he knows when to invest in his time, when to take a vacation, when to take a little breakaroo, who to invest in, and why he wants to do it. He's looking a little sassy here in this suit he has on. There's also paintings around him. So maybe he or she is somebody who values inspiration. Almost makes me think of like a dream board. We do have this dream here, or a vision board or something like that to be inspired by. Maybe he's the artist. He could be the person who has the right advice for you about an investment, or that could be the energy you fall into after you start to make these changes and adjustments. Let's get another message about this King of Pentacles. What is going on with this King for the collective, please and thank you. Oh, he's making a decision and he's making some adjustments. So that's what's happening. You could be multitasking, but this is coming back into balance. It's 2. So a 2 can be a decision, the deciding factor. It can be a partnership. If it's a partnership, it's a partnership where manifestation and balance are 150% possible and you're plausible. She's very grounded. There's also this staying with the flow. So look, you have this stay with the flow. If you look behind here, you got the sailboat, and then you got like this, they're just like, I don't, it's like a battleship, like in the old game. So whether you have something that has this big motor driving one area of your life and another area of your life that just sort of floats on the waves and uses the natural winds of change to move, it's the balance between those. You're grounded. She's not even juggling. Although the little extra message in this is to keep it light. If it's this overworking and heavy energy and there's nothing light, it stagnates growth. She's also holding these 2 pentacles, which are in an infinity. So there is something that has possible recirculation in your world, which really does make me think of this investment. Something, if you invest in your business, it's the right customer base or the right clientele that talk to the right people, where it circulates back to you. If this is a partnership of any kind, it's a partnership coming into your world where you have help. You don't have to do it on your own. But it's deciding what is valuable to your time and what partnerships in your life need attention and time and energy, because it's pentacles, and making the adjustments accordingly. If you're giving in one area and you're slacking it over there, then you need to adjust your actual schedule usually. So let's see, what is this adjustment about? Or decision? Her little hat. She's got like a little pirate hat, but it made me think of a Christina Aguilera. I think it's Candyman. The little, there's also like an old group. It's like the Something Sisters, and they all sing harmony with each other. It's like do 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 do. I don't know the song, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting with that card. I'll find them and put it below. Clarity on, you got a lot of earth, you got a lot of pentacles so far. Yeah, you do. So even if some of you are here today for perhaps thinking about a love situation, and it could be, because if it is love, it is love that is being brought into your reality land. It's not just up there thinking in dream time in the ether. If this is an investment in you, it's to make it real and solid and reciprocal. But for some of you, it is you and your job, you and a project. Maybe some of you, because you have this here, you're doing something as a little side hustle. Starts with that, getting a little education, put a little extra away for something else. For some of you, you could be completely changing careers. But when I saw the gift before, that pink box, this is usually some kind of gift. Somebody's offering you time, attention, advice, energy exchange. Somehow, energy exchange. Because time is valuable. Time is the only thing we are not guaranteed at all. So this is you investing also in yourself to the right places where you're valued, where people see how amazing you are, that your time is valuable. Your time off is valuable. If it's that, here, your little you time is just as valuable as your time that you are investing in putting all the work and being productive and doing everything for everyone else is. You also have to invest in yourself. What's healthy for you. This could be you as well, gifting somebody advice, time, attention, maybe something monetary. But if it's that kind of gift, it's not given so that you get back. Unless it's under a contract, then it is. Then it's something that's signed. There's a contract. This is what you do. That's what they get. So on and so on. But I'm getting for most of you, this is just a gift of love. It's somebody that wants to be helpful. You have the scales here. Maybe somebody has a hand tattoo or a tattoo. Could be a Libra energy as well. Oh, I stared at that. So let's take this. You got 2 6s. Maybe 6 6, 2 6, 6 2. Not only is whatever is coming in your life bringing you back into balance, it's going to have this inward outward flow. Where if it was just stagnant, you're always being drained. It's not that anymore. This is people around you that want to help. So if you're closed off in any way and not saying yes to the right help, you have to be open. Where's that open angel here? You got to be open. But you also have to realize when advice is bullshit, or when it's not coming from an authentic place of truth. Use your discernment in all situations. You'll feel it. If there's something like not being said in between the lines and it makes you feel a little off, that's not the right investment. When you listen to your intuition, when you trust yourself and that you can put the right amount of energy into a specific person, place, environment, or whatever this is. But I feel like it's something that's a dream you have. It does bring you this victory. Look at this parade. It's very Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So it's a victory. 6 of Wands is also you being noticed. You could be noticing someone else as well. I feel like the good message with this is that notice, even if people are admiring you and you did a great job, you came home from the battle, or you figured that thing out, or you worked really hard if you were investing in school, or you finally made all these adjustments and these changes, and now things are just flowing in and out of your life and abundance is coming in. You feel so back into balance. Your energy is restored. You're building up all of these things that you always dreamed of. Remember the people that helped you. Remember the people that believed in you and that supported you. Because there's somebody throwing that confetti. I always see this upside down as like Somebody is just riding their high horse, constantly gloating about all the victories they had and everything that they've done and how far they've come, but don't have any gratitude or grace to helpful influences or people that help get them there. So it is coming off of the high horse here. You're in a sassy, like, Cadillac. I think it's a Cadillac. What is that song? What is it? Bruno, oh, there's a Bruno Mars song. Something about riding in the Cadillac. I think that's 24 Karat Magic, maybe? I will find it. Get the stretch. Oh yeah, I think it's that one. I'll put that below. I love Bruno Mars. He's so talented. His voice. And his energy. There's something about Bruno Mars's energy. It's vibrant like that confetti. So do know that you are going to have a victorious road ahead of you. It starts with some adjustments. It starts with you believing in yourself. And every time you get to this isn't the ultimate goal. This is just one. And then you got another one. And then you get another one. Because after you reach those goals you've been dreaming about, you get to dream again. You get to dream more. I don't know why I see like the parades get bigger and bigger. And I don't know why I just thought of Nikki Costa. But with it's like her first song, and she does this like dance with the, she's so sassy. Nikki Costa, hey, that's another one I'm glad that came through. But she does this song, and she like holds her microphone, and I'll put it below if you want to watch that one. That was a good one. I think it's from her first album. That girl's got a voice on her. So let's do I said something about the good tarot, so let's do an overall clarification tarot card on this amazing King of Pentacles. Now remember, it's a general reading, so that could be you or somebody you know, or a facet and potential inside of you where something is going to stick, it's going to last, it's going to continue to grow. If you're working, this is the work you feel good about. You feel proud about how you invested your time into yourself or your project or this thing. Wow, that was so quick. Well, yeah, you are. Oh, this is awesome, guys. Good job. You are figuring out how to have this thing, following your dream, following your truth, and you're taken to the 10 of Earth. You have more pentacles. Look at you. The 2 to the 6. The beautiful energy of the King, and now the 10. And you just have a little fire in your ass over here to get it all started. That's that passion. The 10 of Earth is long-term investments. It's seeing all of this beautiful stuff manifest in your world and getting to feel it, to touch it, to see it, to be proud of it, to be in it. It's Pentacles. People, places, things. Everything in what you can touch land. Upside down, it's acquiring all that stuff, kicking the bucket, and you didn't use any of it or enjoy any of it. Or it wasn't stuff that you were spiritually or maybe emotionally invested in. It's just commercialism. It's just like, I don't know. I actually see like people, I see like, I don't know why I just thought of that show Hoarders, which is really weird. People get like very attached to things, all kinds of things. And it usually comes from some kind of emotional attachment or being scared of loss, change, whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's deep, reasons for that. But here, I feel like you are adjusting something where you recognize what is useful for you and what is not, what serves you, what is not, what's an investment of your time that is worthy, and what is not. Upside down, it's never enjoying what you have. Having all of these next goals and dreams and expecting each one to be the reason why you have found happiness. And it always feels empty. So you get another one. No, that'll make me happy. No, that'll make you happy. And it's not that. It's taking back your power here, being happy now. Even if it's a tough road right now, a bumpy situation, you're still a little bit back in the battle. There's a slump. The test is really hard. That class is really hard. But that hard class, I think that's kind of a parable here, but maybe some of you are taking a class. That tough class is where you learn the most. That's where you gain the most. So it's about enjoying yourself. Look at this amazing dog. You have a whole treasure chest here. It also does have coins in it and jewelry and a wrench. I think there's a random wrench in that treasure chest. I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. So your tools are right around you. She has big ears as well. It makes me think of that weird card I have in that one deck where it said prick up your ears. It's that really weird, the fairy deck. And what is this message you had over here? Of listening in between. Hear what's unsaid in quiet moments. Look at your ears. This is beautiful as well. This could also be property, inheritance, legacy, family. What you invest in, what you are proud of leaving behind. How people remember you. So if you have to think about how people remember you because of how you treated others, are you proud of that? And are there any adjustments you can make now? So just getting like how you would want to be treated. I'm also getting that other message that maybe, I think that came through somewhere in another reading, where you never know who you're talking to. Maybe they look like this sassy guy here in the suit. It looks like he's big and powerful, but maybe a person that you are talking to, because it does say that you're going to be directed to the right place at the right time. Somebody can be in their stretchy pants and t-shirt, a dirty hat and grease all over them because they just worked in their car. But you never know who you're talking to or how they could be a helpful person in your life. So don't judge a book by its cover. So let's see. I hope this was helpful for you guys. It looks like you are on your way to some pretty golden opportunities ahead that's going to really bring you security. Where you feel secure, and what your legacy is and what makes you feel proud about what you have in abundance around you is different. We all have different dreams. For some of you, it's very simple. You just want to be happy. You don't even care about the money. As long as you go and you wake up and you do what makes you happy every day, that's good. For some of you, you have big goals. Being happy means you've achieved these things that you've been dreaming about. For others of you, maybe it is like future goals that you haven't even thought of yet. And also, our goals and our dreams change. As we change, We get older, our priorities change, our situations change, so it's writing those changes. If you have to rewrite something because it's best for you now, rewrite it. So let's get one more. I feel like this was a lot of powerful energy, so let's do the power deck. Although I like the bird deck too. Do I have it? No, I got the power deck, so that's the one we're gonna do. What is one final message for the collective, please, and thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I feel so blessed to be here with all of you. So let's get one more message to clarify the 10 of Earth, the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, paying attention to your dream time, taking back your power, coming back into balance, having beautiful reciprocal energy, perhaps investments you've already made in the past as well. That's what that could be too. You could have already had those conversations, made that connection, put time into something where it comes back later. I got a little bit of an apprentice energy there too. So maybe, you know, you have school or you have that education, you have to start, you have to maybe work your way up to something. But I feel like if you're working your way up with anything, it's not going to take you very long. So even if you have to start at some kind of base foundation, you're going to just rise to the occasion pretty fast. And I also am getting a new job for some of you when I see that. Because I see that a little bit as something to celebrate. One more. Please and thank you. I just heard celebration. I don't know who sings that, but that's like a disco. Celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate. That's a weird one to come through. All right. One more message, please and thank you. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're on the road to your destiny. So your destiny is to have this abundance, prosperity, this legacy, energy you put into your world that you are proud of. I like that it's the flute player, and there's a medicine wheel in that card, and the lotus peeking out from the crack in the most unlikely places. You're going to be that lotus flower sprouting in the most unlikely situation, maybe to you. Maybe you are the, you know, the unlikely factor in another situation. It's 39, which is a 12. Takes you back to a 3, which is creativity, and it's the east, and it's yellow. It says, wow, we just went full circle. I'm glad that we, I love when that happens. So let's see that your beginning is take back your power. Don't give your power away to anyone else. Your active power is your key to your destiny. Like a sacred flute player enticing the truth of spirit out of the light. The truth of your spirit. Of day, out of the light of day, own your power, because you are made of power. You are powerful. You are a creator. You can do whatever you dream. And active power comes from a place of passion within your deepest being. It's that. I feel like I said that at the beginning. It's follow your passion. Follow what makes you happy. It is an expression of your totality of who you are in the world. To find your active power is to live your dreams. What would you do if you could do anything, what would you do? Anything. Do you know? Have you asked yourself that question? I just picked this up to see it, and the world is at the bottom. Does it say something about the world? What did that just say? It's the expression of your totality and who you are in the world. Where there's your world, there's your big map. There's your big path. That's a cool world card. That's when you take a bow and you feel good about an ending because you know there's something amazeballs waiting for you. What would you do if you could do anything? Discover what it is. Some of you might not know. You're going to figure it out. You're going to have that conversation. You're going to start to go down that little rabbit hole and be at the right place at the right time. And epiphany moment. You didn't even know that you would have that dream. To find your power is to find your destiny. And with that, I bid you adieu. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it was helpful. And you have a beautiful day, evening. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you tomorrow.